Can't even. All right. How do you call plays depending on the hash mark? So for play calling 101, you want to definitely use the hash marks to your advantage. In college football, hash marks so much more pronounced than they are in NFL. NFL, they're a little more balanced, but you definitely want to throw the open side of the field. One formation we see this in is gun split close. Gun split close, you always want to have two receivers going to the open side of the field. You want the corner route to go to the open side of the field. So with this, like RB, he doesn't have as much room to operate. Potentially now, the CB on the right is lined up closer to him than he might be if he was on the other side, and that's where you're going to get some trouble in the seam. If you were going to run and try... This is a weird quick audible. But quick toss. If you're going to run quick toss, you must have... or sweep, you want to be running it to the open side of the field. You don't want to be running it to the short side, because look how many defenders you're going to have.
Well, the problem is when you run the short side, the sideline becomes the 12th defender.
Right, sideline to boundary is your defender.
Well, that's the biggest thing for the defense is that the boundary is the 12th defender.
Right.
So the defense always has the advantage.
So you'd much rather run this formation this way, have these dudes break from left to right towards the open side of the field.
Or if you're going to run like a corner route, they're going to break out there. Or if they're running left to right, they have more room to run.
Right. So you don't want to throw this route to Kotri if you're on the other side of the field, because it's going to be way too tight of a window. So you do want to run it to the open side of the field. It's always something you want to take into account. You don't want to only always run your plays to the short side or to the left side or to the right side. You want to adapt.
The same thing, real quick, the same thing goes for defense. So, for example, right, say if I set this defense up right here, I feel confident to take like this hook or this flat. I feel confident to take that away.
Because you think if I call like a quick pass...
there's not a lot of room over there. Even if you do throw a quick pass to the sideline, like you're going to run out of bounds.
Right.
Or I'll have time to get to you, like it's open, throw it to him. Okay, fine. Like that, I'm okay with that. Like if you run that same combo on the left, I would bet you're going to get more yards. So like let's just do this right here.
You could drag Olsen too on this side because you're gonna have a lot of room.
So check it. Say if I do this. Now I do a similar situation here, right here. So if you I'm here. Like now you have all that extra room. Like you have room to make people miss. Like
right.
So same thing goes on defense. Feel better about leaving the flat uncovered on the short side of the field. That's exactly why cover 6 defenses have come into existence, right? So when you see a cover 6 defense, it looks a lot like this, right? Something like this, right? Cover 6 looks something like that. And the whole idea of the cover 6 is on the open side of the field, you want to play the flat on the open side because they're more likely to throw a pass over that side of the field on the flat.